Yo, yo, so what's good, everyone? Long time. Haven't been on YouTube in quite some time, but I've definitely had a lot of requests to come back and make some more tutorials and such. So I want to come on here today and talk about how to make that lush sound that you hear a lot within the old jungle tracks, so that atmospheric D&B, or you hear a lot of these types of pads and chords in UKG tracks as well. And I'm actually going to show you how to do it with no third-party plugins at all, just all right in FL Studio. So I want to head over here. So when you first open up FL Studio, or you first bought FL Studio, you're going to get this packs area here in the browser window, and you're going to click that, and you're going to head down to the Instruments tab. You click the Orchestral, and you're going to go down to the String section, and you'll get a lot of these sounds right here. Beautiful. You might be thinking, yeah, maybe I heard that high string in like the break of a UKG or a jungle record, and you'd be completely fucking right. But these are also used to create super lush pads, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to take the C3 orchestral. I'm going to drag that in here, and if I click that and you open it up, you can see that it's got this red box here, which means that it's looped. And that means that if I play a note, it'll just play forever, which is great. I'm going to give you like the biggest tip right now. And first of all, like, this is a chord. Like, you have to make a chord. And if I just set this out like F4, this is a minor ninth. I just clicked up here, clicked minor ninth, and then I just clicked anywhere on here, and it makes a chord. If I extend this out and play it, it's going to sound like this. So that's a little bit too high, but if I bring that down maybe an octave. So now we got a nice little chord going. So to take this a little bit further, I think what we're actually going to do is extend this out to about, this is like a better safe than sorry situation. So we're going to go 2 full bars. So about there. Take a look at how that is on the playlist. So we got a nice long chord. Yeah, so we got a nice long chord. So now what we're going to do is we're going to right click up here. It says pattern 1. And we're going to click render as audio clip. So now what that's done is it's given us an audio clip in here. And the reason I've done that is because now I can right click this waveform, bring it into the sampler channel. And here's our pad. And the beauty of this is now I don't have to draw in a bunch of different chords to get to get a melody going or a pattern. So I'll get rid of this, but I did note that it was on F. So now what I'll do is I'll open up our chord, go into the envelope tab, I'll find F. So I know this is F, so we're going to right click that, and that's going to change the root note. So now when I actually play F, it's going to play F. At this point, we can fool around with this a little bit. So now we can go back to the filter and bring this down, bring the resonance up. We can play this a little bit more. Maybe we want like a little bit of a free-flowing LFO on here. Kind of give the pad a little bit of movement. So that's sounding pretty damn good so far. And to make this sound a little bit better, we're going to add it to the mixer. And we're going to add a little bit of reverb. Let me bring the wet dry over here down a bit. I think that's the sweet spot right about 12 o'clock. So now that we have this chord, what we can do is we can make a melody with it. So got the metronome on, we got it set to record. So here we go. So another thing we can do is we could duplicate this. We'll just mute this for now. And we'll create something a little bit differently. So we'll add this to a separate mixer channel. And we'll change the filter behavior. So maybe what we want to do is just have one envelope that shoots it up one time. We don't want it to continuously have movement. We just want one piece of movement right at the start. So now it's going to sound something like this. Something creative we can do is we can add a delay. I like to use the Fruity Delay 3 for this specifically because I can choose the way the feedback is filtered. So I'm going to put this on a bandpass, move this up just a little bit. I'm going to drag this down to the second notch on the delay time. And now what we got is something nice and lush. You can screw around with the timing here. So we'll open up the FL Studio Flex plugin. And this comes with a whole bunch of different sounds. But like I said, these pads sound really nice when using a string. So we'll go to this all string sustain. And we can start screwing around with this a little bit more. Like, there's like some effects and stuff here. So we can start playing around with that. That phaser sounding really nice. Like, listen to that. That's beautiful. Do exactly what we did before. Render this to an audio clip. 24-bit. Render this out. Go to my audio clips. Open this in the sampler. Come back to here. New pattern. Just shape this envelope really fast. And we're good. You can just play with this all day long. Like, you got infinite amount of sounds just by starting off with the minor ninth and then cruising through presets. So anyway, that concludes the video. So that's some jungle pads, UKG jungle pads, FL Studio natively and not natively. So I hope hopefully you learned something from that. Easy.